Hey y'all, hey. What's up? Just dropping in, child, while I'm feeling a little better. Coming in, just got through cooking. Let me show y'all what I cook, baby. You know, I gotta put it on the screen. Just felt like doing a little cooking today, baby. Make sure y'all double tap the screen. Hit the like button for your girl. Y'all see my favorite in the back there, would Cherry Silver. There go my good. What up, baby? How you feeling today? How they leg? Friend, that what I just got through cooking. Sauteed green beans, baby. Mexican corn. Hey, T-Bone, what's up, Big Daddy? That what I just got through cooking, y'all. This spaghetti got so much meat and cheese in it. It got three meats. You know, I do ground meat, pan sausage, and beef sausage. And y'all see how I cheesed up that garlic toast, baby. I put it on bake, then you take it and put it on broil to get that little brown crust on the top of it. You broil it once it's halfway done and let it broil for a little while, baby. And the way I sauteed them green beans with that bacon fat, good, please. Baby. You know, I had to call my neighbor good. He already came and got his plate, baby. Child, for I could even fix it good. It's working. I'm finna take mine too, friend. That's why I went ahead and cooked. I'm finna take mine too. It's time. You need that plate, baby. Let me show y'all the one I fixed for my neighbor. Now this the one I had fixed for my well, you can't even see that one. So let me go back to the other one. You can't even see it. Yeah, baby, I had fixed that plate T-bone for my neighbor. He a man. I make sure he eat real good. But I feed all my neighbors though. He just one of my neighbors who love my cooking. He tell me all the time I cook like a he could tell. In other words, he could tell I was raised by older women because I cook like a older woman back in the day. Child, you gotta be careful with Tay Child T-bone because she don't eat everything. Child, please. I cook meatloaf, mustard greens with fat meat, homemade cornbread, T-bone, mashed potatoes. That was what they would take about 3-4 days, about 4 days ago. Child, she gonna tell me something about, just send me some greens and cornbread. She don't eat none of that. I do T-bone. I make sure he eat. That's my neighbor. He old. He 82. My neighbor 82. And I make sure, he eat good. He been in the hospital, had been kind of sick. So I always make sure, I feed him and look out for him. He's such a sweetheart. But he 82, T-bone. Cut it out. I ain't gonna feed him like I'm gonna feed you. Nah. Y'all double tap that screen. Hit the like button for your girl. Tay, you better get it. I ain't gonna feed him like I'm gonna feed you, though. You better get it, Tay. Yes, sir. Thank y'all for hitting that like button. I appreciate you. I had to come on here. I miss y'all. I really do. I really do miss y'all. But, of course, I've been going through some personal things. I've been pulling myself back together and getting my life in order. I did get a chance to get out this weekend for the first time in a very, very long time. And, baby, it was a good time. I can't say that. It was indeed a good time. We had a blast. We still talking about it. Child, I done ate that food, honey, full as a teeth. You know I like it when you talk dirty. I bet you do. Girl, I gotta tell you about the old boy. But we'll say that for later on. Girl, ugh. That's all I can say, friend, is ugh. And no, that's not parsley on the top. That is actual green onion. Dried green onion. I don't care for parsley. The parsley face be all cute, but not if not if your food ain't really good. Good. Tay, how about the boy that asked me to cook for a family reunion? But all right. Don't holler, ho. Girl. Friend. He done invited us and then turn around and ask me to help cook, pan the chicken or something. But all right. I told him it depends. I'm back open for this weekend, so I really don't know what to tell you. Good. Tell you, I knew you were gonna holler, bitch. I couldn't wait to tell you. I couldn't wait to tell you. I can't make this shit up. T-Bone. What's up, Big Daddy? I knew you were gonna holler. I said, oh my God, I cannot wait to call this bitch and tell her this. This some crazy shit. I ain't never seen nothing like it in all the days of my life. Joe taking him a little nap. I already did his baking while I was in there cooking. It's good to have you back live. Thank you, T-Bone. You miss me, Big Dad. I miss you too. Mwah. Let me show you what Big Mama looked like the other night. Hold on. This what I looked like the other night, baby. I was looking too sexy. I was so sexy, T-Bone. Couldn't tell Big Mama nothing, baby. I was on my way out, and you know I had to hoist those girls back in the air, baby. One thing about me, I'm a doll now. Oh, I'm a doll when I'm nothing else at all. That's one thing, no matter what I go through, and I've always been like that, y'all, ever since a child. You can't take my self-esteem. It ain't yours. The world didn't give it to me, so the world can't take it away. I'm very well aware that when I walk in anywhere, I look I'm prettier than 99.9% of the women in the building. I'm sorry if you don't feel that way about yourself, those in the bushes, because you should. Oh, see, I don't care how big I am. Oh, baby, that never plays a factor, not for me. I'm big and sexy and got a little curve, you know? So I guess maybe that makes the difference. I don't know. But the fact that I'm easy on the eyes, oh yeah, that only make it that much better. So a man can smell your confidence, ladies. I tell y'all that all the time. A man can smell your confidence. Yes, Taker. The boy called me, hit me up, talking about invite me, and then talking about he need me to cook. I keep telling you, when I was running these men, baby, it was nothing. When I stopped running them, they started running me. Karma will spin the block. I bet T-Bone looking at your self-esteem right now. That ain't all you want to look at right now. I bet you that ain't all he want to look at right now, baby. I got some things I could show him. You know, T-Bone like Lolita, the plus size senorita. That's what we like, baby. He like that big old pretty good. That what T-Bone like. This bitch so messy. Ooh, she's a doll. No filter. No filter. I was just in the car snapping pictures, baby. Yes, loud. Look at it. Look at it. Talking about yes, loud. Ooh, and I love me a man that love him a big old pretty something, baby. Oh, I was looking good and smelling good, baby, and the mood was right. Booty shaking left to right. Don't get me started, Tay. Bitch, you come out here with that nonsense. Yes, ma'am. Oh, it was a good time. Hey, Erica, what's up, girl? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, baby, it was a good time. We took unlimited shots. We was so toe up, it didn't even make no sense. Baby, we was toe up. We had a good time. It was me, my bestie, my niece, who y'all met before, and her friend. When it was the four of us, and baby, we was showstoppers everywhere. My niece started a fight. I had to come break it up, but that's her. That's how she do. And yeah, other than that, baby, we had an amazing night. I was gorgeous. Getting compliments on how I looked and smelled, of course. You know. Baby, we was throwing that hint. We was on that Henny, y'all. T-Bone, we was drinking Walking with Jesus and Henny. You know, y'all know this my drink. I like brown anyway. But that's what we was on. Baby, we was so tore up it didn't make no sense. And we had a good time. We had a good time. We really did. Y'all, I enjoyed myself. But I miss y'all. I'm going to start coming back out here. I'm starting to feel better now. You know, pulling myself back together. Yeah. I did, T-Bone. I would have loved to seen you up in there. Mm-hmm. I bet you wouldn't have left the same way you came. Yeah, T-Bone. Bet you wouldn't have left the same way you came. Mm-hmm. Hey, Mama Tina. There go my baby. I'm so glad I get Mama Tina. Give me the update. How's it going? I'm so glad to see you, Mama Tina. It's been a little rough for me, Mama Tina. I'm rebuilding and putting it back together. I had some money for you the other day. Well, baby, where the money at? Don't spend my portion. Ain't no other day. I need it now. Somebody put my cash app in there. T-Bone, don't spend big mama money, baby. What is you doing? What is you thinking? Talking about the other day. Oh, Big Daddy, I need it now. Let me catch you in the club. Let me catch you at the bar. Come tap me on the shoulder. I'ma know who you are. I look at your picture all the time. But now I might be a little cross-eyed and, you know, intoxicated. But let me know. Erica, you hear me? T-Bone losing the child. I don't know what's wrong with Big Daddy. Because, you know, T-Bone drops it, baby. And like it's hot. I don't know what's wrong with him, Erica. I guess I done put that, thank you. I done put that sexy picture up there, child. T-Bone. He over there losing control, child. He over there losing it. Thank you, Tay. Girl. I don't know what done happen. Joe, you gonna need to get up and eat in a minute. Ooh. Yeah, y'all, I'm starting to feel better. Putting myself back together again, all the puzzles, the pieces, the missing pieces, and going forth. Just got back an hour ago, been to Birmingham, Alabama for my family reunion. All my kids went. It was absolutely beautiful. Now I have to be outside this house by June the 30th. I'm tired today. Yes, ma'am. I'm glad y'all had a good time. Ain't nothing like family. People don't even have family reunions no more. He's still looking at your self-esteem. That's it, baby. I'm telling you, baby, what they was Saturday night, baby. We didn't come in at 5 in the morning. 5 in the morning. The sun was coming up when we pulled in the driveway. And I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm gonna tell it like it go. I had a good time, but it wasn't nothing but a bunch of lustful spirits. Men just looking, liking what they see, and then you smell good, you look nice. They ain't really want nothing with you. But me and my crew, we was in there to have a good time, celebrate my friend's birthday and get drunk. And that's what we did. She was so drunk to me, and now my friend is a chocolate doll. Now you talking about a pretty chocolate girl. She's a beautiful chocolate girl. And she was so tore up, child, any man flirted with her, she was so drunk, she would run them off. And my niece, she just all over the place, child. It don't even matter. Child, she the type of woman to walk up to you and be like, put your number in my phone. Put my number in your phone. She, you know, she younger. She a different breed. Baby, but we got tore up, that's for sure. Baby, it was a party. You hear me? It was a party, but I'm so happy. I'm so happy, Mama Tina, to hear all this well with you. I'm gonna need you to be my private dancer, baby. Let me tell you something. You ain't said nothing, cause I'm your private dancer, dancer for money, doing what you want me to do. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money, doing but baby, I can do a trick. Now I ain't gonna tell you I can all the way do the split. But I'm gonna tell you, Mama Tina, cover your ears. I'm gonna give Mama Tina enough time to cover her ears. Okay, they covered. I can bend it over, bust it open, make it wiggle, jiggle, shake, clap, and everything else, baby. All right, it's enough. You can uncover Mama Tina. Woo! Heels or no heels, T-Bone, because I'm gonna need to know. Don't get it twisted, baby. See, like the other night, Erica, when we was in there, oh, bitch, I was having a good time. Lolita, the plus size senorita. Hey, Mama Daryl. There go my baby. She done hopped out the bush talking about what you say. Ooh. Mama Daryl, I want to know, do he need heels or no heels? Oh, because I can make it clap, ripple, and jiggle, baby. I can one cheek, left cheek, or two at a time. It's all up to you. Because, baby, one thing about me, my boots will go on the ground. All in one, Erica. You hear me, baby? Don't let the smooth taste fool you. I ain't had no baby at 39 for nothing. Trust me. Trust me, baby. I thought about you and Joe while I was down south. I looked at some of your videos. I'm supposed to move July the 1st. Now they called me to change my date to July the 18th, girl. You don't know where you are. That's all right, Mama Tina. Get everything, put it in storage for those little 2 weeks. Ain't nobody block you, baby. Mama Tina, get your stuff and put it in storage for those little 2 weeks, extra 2 weeks you gonna have to wait. That's not necessarily a bad thing, Mama Tina. Let me tell you why. Because see, you don't know how God gonna move in those 2 weeks. Remember, He's the same God that can move overnight. Okay? So in those 2 weeks, you don't know what God gonna do. Okay? So don't be discouraged, Mama Tina, and don't be dismayed. Because I know that's what the devil trying to set up in your mind. Don't be discouraged, Mama Tina, and don't be dismayed. Remember, He's the same God that can move in the blink of an eye, in the snap of a finger. He can move overnight. Remember that and stand on it. It's all working for your good. Even when it seems like it's not, it is. Mid there, what you doing over there? He talking about disregard. Ain't nobody blocked you over here. Everybody know this Sherry man, baby. Don't play. You know me and Erica done had it out behind you a many nights. Child, she see you, she run down in the chat. Child, you know how it is with Erica, baby. It's a love-hate relationship, child, because she want my man. Okay, Miss Deborah. Working at least. Now, I ain't going to tell you how I took Joe in the store the other day, baby. He had a field day. He got him a slushie, Miss Deborah. He got him some candy, some chip, in his voice, a chip. And he had him a good time. My mom said I can come there until the 18th. Thank you for those encouraging words. I'm going to stand on it, just like you said, delayed but never denied. And I want you to stay right there, Mama Tina. Delayed but never denied. Delayed but never denied. Y'all, I've been doing so good. I'm back in church. I'm proud of myself. I'm getting myself together. I'm really pulling it together, and God really pulling me. I am really getting myself together so I can do the will. Because, see, I've been out of the wheel for so long, and, whew, I'm really getting it together. He did, Miss Deborah. He really did. He sure did. Baby, I mixed that slush for him, baby. He had that candy. And you know he like the expensive candy. He gonna get them candy $3.99. Them I don't know what to call them. I have to show them to y'all. He likes these different types of candies and all this type of stuff, baby. He had got him some chips. And baby, he was ready. He had that slush of that candy and his chips. He was good. I said, baby Joe got it going on. Joe money be set to the side for his snacks, and I'm thankful. Cause when we go in the store, baby, he go right to what he want and what his heart desire. I am thankful. But yeah, y'all, I've been trying to pull myself together, get myself together, going through a couple of little storms in life. I got 2 appointments coming up this week. Actually, one for a mammogram and one other for some dental work to have done. So I ain't too excited about the mammogram. I'm ready to get the dental work over with, actually. But that mammogram, yeah, I ain't too excited about that. They're a little too adamant for me to do it. I've been having these thoughts of people inflicting cancer on you and putting cancer in you, and I cannot shake the feeling. So y'all be mindful when you go to these appointments. Not saying that early prevention is not a thing, but if you ain't having no problems, I'm gonna tell you like the old folks say, if it ain't bothering you, don't bother it. Now, I don't know who that's gonna bless, but I know that's what I've been feeling, and I cannot shake it for the last couple of days. If it ain't bothering you, don't bother it. Hey, Miss Velvet, how you doing? Thank you, Miss Velvet. I was having me a hot girl weekend that night, Miss Velvet. I was outside looking for T-Bone that night. Welcome to the chat, Miss Velvet. Yeah, baby, I was having me a good old wang dang doodle, Miss Velvet. My boots was on the ground. And guess what? I still got up Sunday morning, well, Sunday evening, and went to church. And wasn't late, on time. But God had arranged it that way, so. Yes, yes, yes. Anybody know how Auntie Miranda doing? I ain't seen her in a while. She been on my mind. Miranda Brown. I just want to know she all right. That's all. And a couple of more people. I won't get to calling a lot of names, but a couple of more people been on my heart. I just be wanting everybody to check in and let me know they okay. Because hell, I ain't been okay. I ain't been okay, but I'm here. I'm still pushing and I'm still going. I ain't gonna give up now. I feel like I come too close from where I started from. Yes, yes, yes. So, but I know some people be really sick and you just don't know, you know? Some people be really sick. Y'all make sure y'all double tap that screen for me. Hit the like button for your girl. Let me show y'all my meal I cooked for this beautiful day, just in case y'all didn't get a chance to see it. Yes, baby. I sure did. I cooked me some spaghettis with 3 meats. I sauteed them green beans so good when you bit into them, they melted in your mouth. There's some Mexican corn and some garlic bread. And y'all see that cherry 7-Up, 0 sugar in the back, cold, with a little ice in it. Baby, I like to hurt myself. But of course, I got to take my shot today, so I needed to eat something good. That's right, Miss Velvet, and I'm not going to turn around. I'm going to go forth. I'm going to go forth. And I ain't going to turn back. I ain't going to turn back, Miss Velvet. This next time, I ain't turning back. I ain't coming back out here. I ain't coming back off in this word. You see what's going on. Rumors of wars and wars going on. All this is what the Bible speaks about. Be not dismayed, because God will take care of his. So I can definitely tell y'all those words of wisdom. Be not dismayed. Because God will take care of his children. I ain't worried about a thing. That's that's the government problem, not ours. The Bible ain't doing nothing but fulfilling itself. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Velvet. Baby, I like to hurt myself. When now green bean, a little corn left, and just a little spaghetti left on the child. Like I said, I got to take my shot anyway. Me and Tay both. I think Tate and I already took hers. It's time for me to go and take mine. Now that ate real good, take my shot and lay my butt down. Of course, I had to cook Joe some bacon because y'all know he don't eat none of it. So I crisped him up some bacon and set it in the microwave, waiting on him. He taking a little nap. He finna get up in a minute. He got 10 more minutes. And that big old pot of spaghetti, I called my neighbor over here, Miss Velvet. I gave him his plate first. He 82. And he just not too long got out the hospital. So I always make sure when I cook, I look out for him, Miss Velvet. I had cooked some mustard greens with fat meat the other day. Some meatloaf over mashed potatoes. I did some green sauté. I want to say, was it some sauteed green beans or corn? Sauteed green beans, corns, or something. Oh, Miss Velvet. Baby, that's what I sauteed them green beans in. Baby, I got that bacon fat off that bacon. Whoo. Baby, I sauteed them so good. Yeah, Joe love bacon, Miss Velvet. That's his go-to. That's his thing. I buy more bacon than I buy anything. Joe love bacon. I be trying to get that, lower sodium bacon, and then sometimes I get it thick, so I kind of rinse it off and put it in the pan for him so it won't, be so salty. But child, is just the way he like it. So I just pray over it and go on. God know. These kids with autism, baby, you can't make them eat something unless it's something they want to eat. I don't care what you do. They will literally starve. They will not eat what you cook if it ain't something that they like. I've been going through this, Miss Velvet, for 6 years, 6.5. And that's another thing, y'all. I'm getting ready to start buying all the thank you, Miss Velvet. It was Miss Velvet, and I ain't gonna say it just because I cooked it. Baby, let me tell you something. Them spaghetti, and I had topped it off with the cheese, a little shredded and a little American cheese. There's 3 meats. That's beef sausage. That's hot Jimmy Dean pan sausage and ground meat. There's Mexican corns, of course, with the green, red, and onion and bell pepper in it, and that garlic toast. I ain't gonna even hold you, Miss Bill. When I tell you it was good, it was good. I don't cook that often, but when I do, I still got it. I still can get in there. That's for sure. About it. I look you up when I come back down there. When you done been back, you done been down here, Erica? Cause baby, if you need a good hot meal, baby, I'm your girl. My home girl. She in another little country part of Louisiana. She on her way down here now to get a plate. One thing about me, when I cook, they'll come. I used to cater, y'all, so I used to do this for a living. Pre-Joe. I used to cater, do all type of weddings. All kind of, baby, it could be a bar mitzvah. I didn't care what it was. If you had the money, I had the time. And I had the food. Okay. Baby, I'll throw down for you. The price is right, I will. But then when I had Joe, of course, all it changed. I ain't had time to be standing up in no kitchen cooking no whole lot and all this stuff and all it. So, yes, ma'am, honey. I took some pork chops out. Sometime this week I'll cook them. Once they thaw out, I'll clean them real good, and I'm going to bake them for Joe and put some barbecue sauce on them. Bake them in the oven for them kind of soft, and put some barbecue sauce on them for probably do some broccoli cheese rotini to go with them. But yeah, honey, Joe be on it. If it ain't something he want to eat, he ain't going to touch it. It's so hot out here, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but in Louisiana, baby, it is scorching hot. They talking about it's 93. Talking about, but it feel like it's 103. No, baby, it is 103. And in the shade, it's 93. Baby, it's hot. It's me. Baby, get off my phone. Yeah, but it feel good to be back out here on these old YouTube streets, honey. I ain't been out here in a while. I've been chilling, pulling myself back together, going through, but still going. Not gonna give up, not gonna give in. Go get your bacon by that. Bacon. Now he done got up, y'all. Say bacon. And y'all heard my baby talking about bacon. And he's such a big boy, y'all. He just growing. If you have members only, I just loaded a picture. Go to your members only on my community post. I loaded a picture, of course, of myself and of Joe. Under members only. So if y'all haven't been over there, make sure y'all go over there and see your nephew, baby. But yeah, y'all, that's it. And that's all, y'all. I just been chilling, parenting, enjoying the summer, and trying to stay cool. But I hadn't even been working, y'all. I'm going to be honest with y'all, be transparent moment. Mama Tina, I hadn't even been working because I had to get quiet and pull myself back together. Like, I would never say exactly what happened, but it was in an unfortunate situation and something completely undeserving to me. And that's fine, because you reap what you sow in life. That's for sure. But sometimes, one thing can trigger you into a whole lot of other things. And that's what happens for me. So much trauma, so much hurt, disappointment, and pain. One thing can happen to me, and it'll trigger me into other things. And then you be forced to have to deal with it all and pull yourself together, So, yeah, that's kind of how they work for me. But other than that, your girl is doing good, looking good, still losing weight. Still got it going on. Still doing me, honey. These men still crazy. And I'm still tired of them. This eating this all. Sometimes I want to get back out there on the playing field. And then sometimes I don't, child. It ain't hurting me nothing. It ain't hurting me nothing at all, honey. Sometimes it's just good to stay to yourself, to pull yourself together. And a lot of times y'all seen with a Frenchman and that girl Zaria, they went live and they both unalived that girl and then turn around and unalived himself. Y'all be mindful out here. Sometimes you be sleeping next to your worst enemy and you don't even know it. All that fighting and going live, telling the business and this and that. Thank you, Miss Velvet. I appreciate you. I try my best, Miss Velvet. Lord knows I don't believe in mistreating folks. There's one thing about me, Miss Velvet. I don't start no mess. I don't get in no mess. But now y'all know how I get if you bring the mess to me now and I come unglued. Yes, Miss Velvet, that was very wild. That was very, very wild. And I said that to say this, Miss Velvet, sometimes you could be sleeping with the enemy and you don't even know you laying next to the very man that's going to take the breath out your body. Be careful out here, ladies. We living in a world that is wicked, and I could tell y'all some stories that happened within the last couple of days and y'all are gassed and grab your mouth. We living in a very wicked, wicked world, y'all. Be careful out here. And I would tell some of y'all to hold what you got, but some of y'all need to let that go too. Because that's why you ain't got nowhere and ain't going nowhere. Because you trying to hold what you got and that ain't what God got for you. That's why you can't come up. That's why the hole in your pocket. That's why you begging and scrambling all over. That's why I have been chilling, doing my own thing. Let me know when you ready to eat, bye-bye. Mama going there and warm your bacon. He laying in bed just like a man, looking at the ceiling, trying to put it together, not knowing how much that person hates you. Exactly, Miss Velvet. She thought that was cute that he was hitting on her and abusing her and all this stuff. They think that's love. Good, he's so crazy about me. He can't leave me alone. He say he's sorry. Oh, Miss Velvet, he love me, Tay. Don't say that because he love me. He just, that boy was putting hands, feet, toes, stomping that girl for 3 hours at a time. And guess what, y'all? I've been following it. He did not use a knife to do anything to her, nor a pew-pew. None of that, y'all. He had abused her so bad until she laid there for 3 hours before she passed. He was in the house. He was with her and still did not call the ambulance for her. Let this sink in. He didn't do none of that. He simply whooped her up so bad and let her lay there for 3 hours unconscious until she passed. And did not even care to call 911. I don't want that kind of love. I don't want nobody to love me like that. Nobody. Yes, T-Bone, and I've been following it. And it's crazy. And the boy was a real live snake. The boy, the Frenchman. He was a real live snake. He set his best friend up. See, that's what got her out. Let me tell y'all. Let me break it down. What got Zaria whacked was what she was telling us at the end of the video before he cut it off was about Obi. She was saying Odie. She was saying Udi. But she meant to say Obi. Obi was the Frenchman, her husband. It was his best friend. Zaria was telling us that he had something to do with the offing of his best friend. See, they family been speaking out. And it's all coming out. That's why he took himself. Because when she said that on live, it was over with for her. It was over with for her. And she knew it. He had something to do. He said his best friend up that passed some time ago, the Frenchman, her husband, the one that offed her, he also played a part in getting set up his best friend and got him off too. Yes, the story is crazy, y'all. I've been on it, baby. I've been following it. Sure have. The boy was treacherous. I'm telling you, the boy was treacherous. But who am I to judge? I done met about 2 treacherous men in my life, but I bet y'all got away. I done met some treacherous men, then dealt with them. Right, Miss Velvet. It all came out. And they say his best friend family, who he had set up, said his mama had said it's something about him that just don't seem right to me. Say the family kept saying this was an inside job, that the way the boy got set up. This was an inside job, and guess what? It was. The Frenchman, Zaria's husband, set up his best friend to be off. Zaria talked about it on the live before he cut it off. And after that, he whooped her into basically a coma and let her lay there unconscious for I think they say 2 to 3 hours, and he didn't even call 911 and drove off and off himself. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'ams. She even said, well, I don't wanna off myself about that. I don't wanna die about that. Them was her best words, and guess what, y'all? She ended up dying about that. Literally. The girl is gone. They both passed on the same day. He offed them both on the same day, and they funeralized them on the same day. Miss Sherry, I love a man. Love him. I don't want that type of, you can keep that. I don't never want that type of love, baby. No, 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 and no. On no day. I want my life. I want to live too. But she thought that was cute. See, she thought that was cute. Women, we hold the power. You can get away if you want to get away. It's not cute when he whoop you and beat you and come back to you because he love me. Good. He won't leave me alone. That's not cute. It's not cute, ladies. It's not cute. Get away. Stay away. Yeah, she had 2 kids. She had a little boy. Just had a little girl. The little girl's still a newborn. The baby's still in a walker in the car seat. I think the little girl probably about 5-6 months old, T-Bone. Yes, a newborn baby. She's still an arm baby. Yes. Yes, she had children. I know, right, Joe? He's saying something, child. But all right. He love to get in my conversations. But yeah. Yeah, she had 2 children. She had a little boy. Now, the little boy probably like 4. And the little girl probably like 5-6 months. She's still a little bitty arm baby. Yep, you can see all the baby bottle. You can see all the baby stuff in the background. And when you see the pictures, it was a little bitty baby. And he did not care. I could not face my family knowing that man would be no. Right, Miss Velvet. She thought it was cute, though. She did. They say she would always hit the live button, always tell all their business. Let's talk about Miss Velvet, the STDs. They both had herpes. Oh, they told it all before they passed. They cleared it out, Miss Velvet. They aired it out. Both of them had herpes. She had herpes, was taking some, he said, great big old pills or something. That I don't want nobody to love me that much, baby. Nope. No, thank you. I don't need your STDs. I don't need you snatching the soul out of my body. I don't need you doing none of that, baby. Yes, they did, Miss Velvet. Yes, they did. Y'all, that was wild. That was wild. And I watched it when it first happened. This before anybody even got off. I had already watched it down my timeline, y'all. It was wild. Let me see. What else pictures I got to show you here? I'm not ready to show that. Okay. I don't never take real good pictures with this phone. And this is my good phone. But yeah, Miss Velvet. They had herpes and all type of stuff. But actually, it's going around so rapid, it ain't even so much uncommon no more. It's not. That's why I don't care. I'm going to run and get Coochie Mama checked out, baby. It's not safe out here, y'all. Wrap it up. Tie it up. The man family said he did the right thing. Right, Miss Velvet sure did. The Frenchman's best friend that he had set up and plotted on, and they offed him, his family came live and said that he knew to get rid of himself within 24 hours because he was not going to make it. Because his wife, Zaria, had already exposed that he set the best friend up to be unalive. And the family said that's why he actually did that to himself, because he knew they was finna press him. He sure did, Miss Velvet. I got to go. My niece is getting ready to dye my hair. Good catching up. I'll watch the replay later. Okay, Miss Deborah, love you. Have a great day, Miss Deborah. But yeah, y'all, that was wild. You ready to eat about that? But yeah, Miss Velvet, it was wild. They exposed all they T4. They live here, that's for sure. All right, Miss Deborah. I ain't gonna be on here too much longer, y'all. I'll probably come back because I ain't doing too much today and I feel really good. So I'll probably come back. I'm finna go ahead and warm this bacon up for Joe. that it's my time. I will come back and we're going to talk about Zaria and the Frenchman. Miss Velvet, you got all the TT bone. You understand what's going on. Y'all be in attendance so we could talk about it. Because it was wild and crazy. Ladies, be safe. They ain't safe out here. They ain't going to the doctor. They handing out herpes like $2 bills. Be safe. Wrap it up.